ideas, day, grand rising to some. Um, my name is Amina Hanan. I'm a consultant. I'm a Reiki master. I am a global accountability coach. I'm a lot of things. And that is what is for me as I go through the next act of my life. Is that I have chance and space to do things that bring me joy. What I do here is this is my YouTube channel. Talk about moving abroad and more. To stay in spaces where I hold space for Black women as they align their passions with their lives. So if you is something you're really interested in, then like, subscribe, share, turn your notifications on so when I go live or when I drop a recorded video, you will get the notification. So in the mornings, I've started a Hero's Journey series, journaling series. Journal your hero's journey, my hero's journey is journal prompts. And so this week we are focused on the Fool. And this is the Mahogany Tarot card that I use when I am doing my journaling and when I'm doing my readings. And the Fool is part of the Major Arcana. I'm going to recap from yesterday. The Major Arcana is all main character energy. It deals with your identity, discovering your purpose, and your passions in your life. So the Fool, as you can see, he is stepping off a cliff, and he represents like he's unbothered. He represents zero from the beginning. He represents taking a leap of faith and just going towards what you want to go towards to and leaving old baggage behind. So when you think of the Fool, think of a free spirit. Think of yourself. If you're in this phase of starting from zero, or if you want to start from zero and you want to be a free spirit, leave some things behind. Like I said yesterday, it can be a physical journey, which could be a more broad journey, which I advocate for. It could be just starting where you are. And I advocate for Black women moving abroad, hopping abroad, traveling abroad. Last year, I moved abroad to San Miguel de Allende in Mexico, and that's where I currently am coming to you live from now. So today's journal prompt is: what dream have you deferred because you didn't feel ready? Again, what dream have you put off because you didn't feel ready? Well, watching this in the future, subscribe, share, comment, and let me know what dream you deferred that you didn't feel ready for. This series, all the videos will be up, and it's a chance for you to take a journey, not just through your own hero's journey, but if you've ever been interested in tarot and just diving deeper into tarot, this is a primer for that. This week, like I said, we're exploring the Fool. To start now, we're going to go about 20 minutes of journaling today. If I feel complete, if I feel like I need a little bit more time, we'll continue. Maybe I'll get some music or something. I know for me, a lot of times when people play music on YouTube when I'm watching, it can be distracting, but it may help for journaling. So we'll see as the series develops, what we'll add and take away from. Again, today's journaling prompt is: what dream have you deferred because you didn't feel ready? I know it's about 8:38 here where I am. So about 8:50 or so. just wanted to get 20 minutes of writing in, so I went just a little bit longer. So I wanted to get that time. I'm going to just share a little bit about what I dreamed this morning. So the question, what dream have you because you did not feel ready? And again, for this journaling series, we are journaling a tarot. This week we're dealing with the Fool, which is new beginnings, starting from zero, starting over. And you can see the Fool is got his little knapsack. He's ready to run away and leave it all behind. And he has a dog. Is he yipping at his heels? Is he his traveling companion? So it just depends on how you interpret it. So for me, part of the reason why I moved abroad is that I want to have the space to actually create and write. When I was back home, I was a corporate nurse working in corporate America. Everything was hustle, bustle, and just the energy. I love my city, just the energy of it. It was just not conducive to that. It's also hard to find a community that were like committed to like who were at the same level, who were committing to writing. And so that's one dream that I put off. It's just my writing life. So while I'm here in San Miguel, sent out in one of our groups here, just survey and just asking people, hey, are you interested in being a part of a local writer salon here? I got maybe 5 or 6 sisters that responded who are ready to do it. So I'm going to send a text message out to them this week, and we're going to set up a time to start meeting once a month just to kind of get together. It's going to be a mixture of just writing, sharing what we write. If people feel comfortable, we'll discuss like our daily life, our visions, hold each other accountable. Hopefully, we'll get a chance to finish some work. That's one dream that I deferred. In college, I did have some stuff published like in the little publications in college. Also at local newspapers, but fiction and and short stories is like what I enjoy writing. So that's what I want to get back to. And if I can get some stuff published or, enter some contests or something like that, would be great too. But just to actually just start writing and maybe by next year I'll be able to publish something. So that's what I want to do here. There are a authors here in San Miguel. Um, Not seen a black salon, so that's why I'm hoping to launch that. Like I said, I opened it to men and women because the group is both men and women, but so far it's just been sisters that have been responding, and that's fine. I hold a place. If there's a black man here locally who wants to come and write with us, we'll hold the space and do that. That's what I want to do. Designing this week, I'm designing my own writers retreat. It's just for me. It's a solo retreat just for me to sit down. There's some things that I want to outline, a story that I just want to get out of me and start working on. So that's what I'll be a project I'm working on for this quarter. It's been a dream deferred. I put it off about writing, but now that I'm here, I have the space to actually do that. And that was part of the reason why I moved abroad. People move abroad for different reasons. Sometimes it's economics. I would say for me, it's twofold. It was the weather. I needed to get out of the cold. It was the weather, and it was also having the time and space just to create the life that I'm retired. And I left corporate. I started my own business. Well, let me step aside and take some time and just at this, what to call it. I guess I'll be at my third. And just take some time to just develop the dreams that I had that, like I said, that were deferred that I put off for so long. If I didn't want to be at a point where I had like a lot of regret as I grew older, I wanted to say, well, I took a chance. I did it. I moved to Mexico, wherever else we decided to move to, and I was able to fulfill those dreams and actually start writing. So that's what I'm doing now, and that is part of this series. It's all to just do some introspection and just see like where the journey will lead me and what comes up for me in these sessions. I hope you do the same. I hope that you're able to do some reflection, take a step back and say, where is my hero's journey leading me? Where am I going? Have I even taken time to think about the journey and where I want to go? I know sometimes we get caught up in just the living of the life, and like they say, life is life. We don't think about, how do I go about doing, whatever your dream is, whatever your journey is. Like I said, for some people, it will be leaving a physical place and going to another place. For some people, it will be changing things where they are, and that's fine too. An advocate for, if you're able to actually change in your physical space, if that's something that you're interested in, check out my about section. Uh, for our consultations. I also ones. I also work as community manager for Exodus ASAP. It is a membership community that helps Black women expedite their move abroad. And I think so far, in like the 2 years that Exodus ASAP has been going, over 70 plus women have gotten residency in different countries, and lots of us have moved abroad. So it's a program that works if you want a group setting and you feel like you're ready to go right now. Exodus ASAP is the way. So check out exodusasap.com for more information. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to decide if we're going to move on to the magician, or I'm going to say the magician till Friday. If you're here in the future, say hello, drop a comment. Like I said, like, subscribe, and share. If you're not able to come to the page in the morning to journal for this series, I invite you to do it any time of day. It's a good reflection. Even if you do it in the evening when you get in from work or whenever you're running your errands or whatever, it's a good time to sit down and kind of say like, hey, like where am I in my where am I in my journey as a person? Where am I showing up for myself? What do they say? Am I the main character in my story? And I hope that you are being the main characters in your story. You spend a little time and romanticize just like the everyday things in your life. Um, it doesn't seem like so mundane, is that you can discover joy in just like all the little places. So I want you to encourage you all to do that, and just be kind to yourself. And see you tomorrow. Have a good evening. Have a great day. Peace.